Hey guys, Haas with Haas Games and Cards. Ironically, a online Pokemon store based out of Utah. But that is just the side fun gig, not the full-time gig. And what an exhausting day. What an exhausting day, that's for sure. And extremely unfortunate. Extremely unfortunate. I'm sure everybody knows what has happened with Charlie Kirk. And we're going to stray from Pokemon a little bit today. I do not, I don't engage in political stuff. I really don't like to. That's other people's expertise. And in my opinion, I'm, I don't care what other people's opinions are. I want people to have their opinions. It's their right. And that's what I'm all about, is people's rights. All about enabling people's rights. And I want people to have their own opinions. It's a very empowering thing. And, geez. In this video, I don't know. Might make the channel hated or whatever, but nobody really watches my channel anyway, so I don't think I really care. But, like I was saying, I stay out of the political stuff. I want everybody to have their own opinion. I want everybody to have their own views. That's what America's all about. But what America shouldn't be about is senselessly ending somebody due to their opinion. That is just insane. That is insane. Not okay with that. And condolences to Charlie Kirk's family. It's so unfortunate. You can hate people, you can like people, you can have a difference of opinion, whatever it is, but should you end somebody just because you don't agree with them? I don't think so, and I don't think his family thinks so either. It's not fair to his family. It's not fair to the people that had to witness that scene. It was a very brutal, gruesome scene, and not only did people see it in person, but it was streaming online. So the worst of it, everybody could see it and probably has seen it. It's made its rounds on social media. It's just insane. It's just insane. Something like this should never happen. And again, I think it's fine if you disagree with people. I don't think it's fine for this course of action to happen because you don't agree with somebody. That is just absurd. It's absurd. Our world is becoming very mental. Very mental right now. And it's unfortunate. It makes me worry about my family constantly. Things like that. I don't know. I don't really know what to say other than as humans, we really need to do better. We're all human beings. We're all on the same planet. And stuff like this, what the hell? It has no purpose. There's just nothing to it. You shouldn't be, it just doesn't make sense to do things like this. Really got to be pretty whacked up in the head, I'd have to say. But again, condolences. Hopefully there's some sort of justice at the end of all this. Yeah, I just don't really know what to say. I couldn't even imagine how my family would feel if, something similar happened to me. But stuff like this should never happen. And it's just so crazy. I don't know if the world's desensitized or if there's just a lot more mental illness going around or what it is, but there's people online celebrating his death. I think there's even pictures of people in the crowd cheering as it happened. Abhorrent. Absolutely abhorrent. Like we're in a place in society where people think it's acceptable to not only want a person's death but to congratulate it, and go to these extremes to post on social media about, oh, he said X, Y, and Z, so he deserved the outcome, things like that. Definitely not. Nobody deserves this. I mean, I'm sure there's a lot of people with opinions I don't agree with. I would never in a million years say, hey, you know what? There you go. Never. It's diabolical. Really diabolical and unfortunate. I'm just not very articulate with certain topics. This is going to be one of them. I just think this is so senseless and not necessary. I feel super bad for the family. I don't know. Hopefully things get figured out, and hopefully they get figured out soon. But yeah, I don't know. If you're celebrating this stuff, you might want to go get some help for sure. This is crazy. It's just crazy. The world is kind of getting unhinged. It's getting a little unhinged. It's a very dangerous place lately. Anyways, I think that's all I gotta say about it. At the end of all my videos too. At the end of all my videos, I always point and say, don't do anything crazy. But Jesus, we're already there a little bit. Don't do anything crazy. Be safe. Don't fall into celebrating. I don't know. That's just wrong. It's just wrong. Have a good night.